All right, I just woke up, so just gonna play round 9 standard, no, round 8 standard. Gonna send a direct challenge to Chris Kvartek, who is our opponent on Temur Adventures. So he's main deck 2 negates and a stroke, 4 hedges in the main, so that's not good for me. Gargaroth in the main, 3 skews in the main. Okay, he's got 3 Fire Prophecy side and 2 Soulseer side, and a Cinder Clasm. Cool. Alrighty. Here we go. Because I have a Charming Prince, I'm going to keep this. Right? I mean, yeah, this is... I have to keep this hand. This hand's fine. It's basically a Mold to 6. Because Shadowspear's dead. That's fine, though. Okay, well... Yep. Alrighty, let's go with the Shadowspear and pass. We'll probably have to Giant Killer the first fatty he plays, I'm thinking. And then Prince is going to dig for a Skyclave or a Halvar, pretty much. Just any other good threats would be fine, of course. Okay, so he's going to play an adventure card next turn. Let's see what we got. Now, I don't like the land, and I don't like the Savior either. I would want to land later, but 3 mana is fine for now. And Savior just doesn't do that much at this stage of the game. Because if they Bone Crusher the Prince, like, they're going to Bone Crusher it now, not later, I think. And it's just not worth it to save, like, the Prince from a Bone Crusher. Okay, that's Brazen Borrower mana, so he's definitely... Okay, so he might cast a Love Struck Beast here. Yeah, okay. Okay. I drew the Selfless Savior anyways, unfortunate. Now here's where I start losing, right? I Giant Killer this. I mean, I guess I can wait a turn. Right? Let me think. Henge costs 9 mana. It's taking off 5, so it's 4. No, I guess I have to kill that now. That's annoying as hell. Let's do it. I've learned my lesson from yesterday. Just don't let them get to Henge, I guess. I mean, he has 1 Gargaroth, so Love Struck Beast is the best threat to hit with Giant Killer. Okay, that's Brazen Borrower mana. Sure. Good pickup. So because it's Brazen Borrower mana, I'm just gonna play the... I'm gonna swing for 2 first. I'm not gonna waste any mana on anything. Let's play the Reidane. It feels like it might be a counterspell or something. He could be holding up Negate or Stroke, so I wouldn't play the flip side, of course. Excuse me. I'm coughing more because I just woke up. Probably Giant Killer. They cast a Brazen Borrower, that's fine. If they bounce something, that's better for me because I just did 2 things in a turn, not 1. Yeah, you bounce Reidane, like, it's not that big of a deal. 5 mana, okay. Gold Span, sure. Alright. Ooh, Lurrus. What does that do for me? They have 2 mana. They could kill anything I Skyclave, and they could also counter a Skyclave. I think it's just Reidane. Let's see how many all-runs Epiphanies he's running. Oh, he's just not running any main. What the hell? Oh, just no Epiphanies. Oh, sick. What's the point of Gold Span if you don't have any Epiphanies? Take me, bro. Wow, I would not... I would always have Epiphany. I don't know why he didn't have any, and I was like, damn, this man has Epiphany. No, he has great henge. Yes, you can resolve a Brazen Borrower. I feel like he would have tried to resolve a henge there if he could, so I don't think he had a henge in hand. Could be wrong, but that's just what I think. Okay, he couldn't play that as a mountain. Or, sorry, yeah, so playing that as a blue makes sense. It makes me think he has another borrower in hand. Ooh, a Skyclave hitting the Brazen Borrower is nice. And then I can come in for a lot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that's a lot of mana. Could also Shadowspear the Reidane. Yeah, I'm going to Shadowspear the Reidane here. And then hold up Giant Killer. I'm not risking losing Savior. Okay, sounds like a borrower to me. It's irritating, but whatever. You can cast it as well. That's super irritating, actually.
Announcement received.
Yeah, this is like their best card in the matchup, so I don't know, like, they signaled they had it. This is me trying to play around as much as I can. I mean, I'm going to have to tap down this Gold Span if they don't have something to deal with this Giant Killer, too. I made a combat stop. It's irritating. Really doesn't have much going on, it appears. Still have negate. That's what I'm afraid of, is just a negate. I think I have to Skyclave. And then save Savior for a Bone Crusher on the Skyclave. Okay, I mean, 3 cards in hand. Wow. I think they're stuck on lands, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna Shadowspear the Charming Prince. Go to attacks. Six up to 5. Okay. I can't play Reidane. Well, I can, but then I can't tap down anything. And if he has another borrower, that's dangerous. Although I think he would have bounced the prince if he had another borrower. No, because then I could have then I could Skyclave. Man, I really need one more mana. There's an argument to re-equipping in case he attacks with everything, but I think I'm not going to do anything here. I'm just going to pass. Yeah, okay. But now I can Reidane. I can always die to a Bone Crusher off the top, by the way, so that's something. If he top decked a Bone Crusher there, I'm done. Okay. I'm just playing around this 2 negate, man. It just feels like he has negates. The land was great. That was a great pickup. Okay, so now I can Reidane safely, I think. And then I can also Maul. I can't Maul in the same turn, but... Going to play the Reidane. Going to offer the trade with the prince. Sure. Shadowspear is going to go on the Reidane. And then I can tap down Goldspan. Okay, that was a great draw for them. They might just attack with just the Goldspan here, by the way. And hold back Borrower. Or they don't attack at all. Yeah. It's possible. Nice. Okay. So now we're at a sort of weird parity. Except my Charming Prince can deal with something now, because I can go Lurrus Charming Prince. Let me think. If I go Haven, Haven, and then swing with everything, what happens? They chump with Edgewall Innkeeper. They block with Goldspan on the Reidane. And then they take 4. Okay. So, I'm going to play Lurrus here. Okay. I'm not going to do any attacks. Going to end. Stop at next combat. They draw a creature, an adventure spell, I'm in pretty big trouble. Quite a long game. I really hope I'm right that they have a negate in hand. That just feels like the most obvious thing. I'll feel really dumb if they don't have the negate, obviously, but whatever. Here, if they swing, I'll actually block. Because I can only lose to a Bone Crusher off the top. Yeah, okay. So, if I tap down this Goldspan Dragon, and then I Skyclave something, I think I just win on the spot, but let me just make sure. 6, 7, 8. I do have 8 mana. I could also Yorion, and that only gets hit by their 1 of Disdainful Stroke instead of 2 of their negates. Could also double Faceless Haven, and then if I do that, let me think. 6 mana. No, I can't double Haven. I can single Haven. So we can hit an edge wall here. Now if I tap down this Goldspan, right, and then I swing with everything, I don't see how I can lose. Because I swing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can even Haven too. Sweet. Holy crap. He drew badly, unfortunately, but still. Okay, Google Docs. I forgot to open my sideboard guide, but I'm supposed to bring in Caskets and Magistrate, and then it's like some random shaving of one-ofs, or just random trimming, basically. Okay. I remove a Shadowspear. Yep. A Charming Prince. Sure. And a 4 Stonecoil and a Reidane. Sounds about right. Cool. Now what I'm going to expect our good friend here to bring in is he takes out his negates and his stroke. So he probably brings in 3 Fire Prophecy and 2 Soul Seers. And I don't know what Cinderclasm does because the app isn't showing me. Let's see. Okay, deal 1 or deal 2 to each creature. Okay. So I was playing around Negate and Stroke basically the entire game. And I won. This could have been a mistake, though, so I just asked him to note it. He said he'd tell me after, which is nice of him. It could have just been 2 lands in hand. I definitely think that, like, I don't think I should have won necessarily there. I'm going to keep this. This is a great hand. Like, he got very unlucky with his top decks. Like, a single adventure spell, and he kind of pops off. Fire Prophecy is pretty good, actually. Against my deck. Edgewall? Okay, I'm definitely gonna Glass Casket that. Good thing to remember is that they can always bounce back the Glass Casket with Evasion Borrower. So if they get to 5 mana, they can just go bounce it, play Borrower, or something like that. Gonna swing again and see what happens. I'm going to play Charming Prince. I'd like to scry. Ooh, Selfless Savior. I like both of these. I'm going to put the planes on top, though. Am I super high on Selfless Savior, actually, with an Alseid already out? Let me think. Yeah, I actually like that. It'll protect my Drannith Magistrate. Wait. Yeah, okay, I did that right. Yeah, we're just going to go to attacks. I'm going to be conserving my mana now to try and deny him a Bone Crusher or a Brazen Borrower. So let's pretend, for example, that our good friend here had cast a Love Shrug Beast and a 1-1, right? If I had... I would have 100% Giant Killer that. I would not have cast the 1-2, because holding up Alseid is really important now. I'm actually okay with the Fire Prophecy on the Reidane. I'm not going to protect from that, because I think it's more important to deny a... like, Reidane's not a good threat. Not really. It only really turns off Henge, which he may have sided out some copies of, but... I like protecting Alseid against a Bone Crusher or like a Brazen Borrower. Like Alseid's like one of the best cards in the matchup because of this. Yep, there's the Love Struck. And there's the Hardcast Love Struck. So he didn't have an Edgewall in hand, because if he did, I think he would have Edgewalled into Love Struck Beast. So it's good for us. I'm going to kill your Love Struck Beast and then swing in for 2. Yeah, I just like the Alseid's play here. Okay, that's annoying. That was bait. He baited me with that Gargroth. Okay, well, I'll have to find another Giant Killer, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna have to Charming Prince and do a Giant Killer for sure. I'll play this too, and he'll only get 1 attack with it. I kind of would like the land. That's really bad though, but I think I need to land, so I'm gonna do this. It just means I have to protect this Giant Killer. So he'll get 1 attack, and then I'll start tapping it down every turn. Great Henge. Yep, that's not good. Okay, I'm in a pretty bad situation now. It's still always worth it to have killed the beast there. He drew a card. Okay, that's very good, actually. So now I can start tapping it down every turn. That's not good, that's not good. Another Innkeeper? Okay. Love Struck? Oof. Okay, this game is probably lost, but we will keep playing to see if we can maybe win with a big flyer or something. Let's see. I'm gonna Yorion. Then I'll have to Giant Killer their Gargaroth. Like, this game, it's so, like, it's super likely we've lost this game, like, 100%. Just, I don't expect to win anymore, but my best bet is trying to deny them Gargaroth value, I guess. And it also denies, 6 damage. That's a good Fire Prophecy, very well timed. I'm unfortunately forced to tap down in response and leave the Alseid vulnerable. If he has a Bone Crusher, now's the time to use it. In fact, if I were him, I'd probably Bone Crusher a Prince and then swing with everything. Maybe even both Princes. Okay, that's not good for me. Okay, yeah, I definitely lose. Definitely just lose. Darn, one of Gargaroth. Card's good. Yeah, I would swing with both the Innkeepers. It's basically like you've already got your value. Yeah. I could jump with Alseid, but Giant Killer off the top, maybe. This does nothing. I think I'm just going to concede and not give away any more information. Not show him that I sideboarded in Drannith Magistrate. Not going to change anything, just run it back. I'm going to keep this hand. This is a really aggressive hand that I like at the start of. Excuse me. I'm going to play... See, if I play the Aspirant here, they're going to Bone Crusher it. But they'll Bone Crusher it anyways, so... This is fine, I guess. And then I can play the Magistrate, and that like makes them not able to play next turn. And I can always Lurrus it back, so whatever. Yeah, this is definitely a Bone Crusher, yeah. Unfortunate. The best card to have now would be a Fire Prophecy. If they don't do anything, I'm going to Yorion here, by the way. Okay. Interesting. I swing first, I think. I'm not going to equip because it just plays too much into a Fire Prophecy. Or to a Brazen Borrower. Yeah, that's annoying. It's fine, though. So because of that, I'm going to resolve a Halvar. Because then I can swing in with a 5/5 double strike. Yeah, so I'm going to resolve a Selfless Savior and see what happens. I don't think if they have the Soul Seer, it doesn't matter, but this is fine. I'm going to go to... They have a Borrower, probably. So I'm going to just swing and not equip. It's a Borrower or a Soul Seer, so it's always worth it to save my mana. Yeah, this is fine. We'll bring in Yorion and pass. There's the... Okay. It's not good. Best draw here would be a land. Please give me a land. Please give me a land. Thank you. Okay. Now I can Lurrus Savior or Lurrus Halvar. I could also just kill the Bone Crusher, but I kind of don't like that. I guess that does like prevent a Henge resolving if I kill the Bone Crusher, but they're just better targets. If I go Lurrus, because I can Lurrus bring back this Halvar, and then I can Yorion it back in a turn. And I think that's like my best play. And I mean, if he has like the 4th removal spell, or sorry, not even the 5th removal, there's a Henge. Okay. And if he has an Edgewall Innkeeper or a Lovestruck Beast, that's pretty good mana value. Okay, that's, yeah, there we go. I mean, I knew that was going to happen, but Whatever. Wow, land was such a good draw. Land was such a good draw. He said nice. Dude, land was like the best draw ever there with Selfless Savior. Wow. Now I potentially have a Giant Killer for Disruption, and I can swing in with a Shadowspear up Yorion. So, if he attacks with both dudes... Well, I have a Selfless Savior as backup, so I'm just gonna... Whatever, we'll just see what happens, but... I'm feeling comfortable about how this game might end up going. I think his best play here would be a Gargaroth, but then I can just Giant Killer it. Sweet. This feels like a Bone Crusher swing to me. No. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna Giant Killer this. Like, a negate is not gonna... Like, if he has a negate, which I'm not... I don't know if he would keep it in, but there we go. Okay, cool. I like Aspirant here more than I like Magistrate, because Aspirant lets me push this stuff I got going on. Worst thing that can happen is if they have a Borrower. But that's why I'm putting it on the Yorion at the very least. I'm actually going to pump up the Halvar, though. Or should I pump up the Lurrus? Pumping up Lurrus keeps it safe from a Bone Crusher. Pumping up Halvar means that in a turn, I can start swinging with it, potentially. And I'm getting it closer to out of, like, Soulseer range. I'm just going to swing, and we'll see what happens. It gets bad against a Borrower, but... Okay, so they're borrowing the Yorion. That's fine. They can't cast Borrower at the very least, so this isn't too bad. Innkeeper, sure. And that was why I did it here, was to play around a Borrower, and now if I want, I can still swing with Halvar next turn as a 7/7. Mammoth. Okay. My next best draw would be a Maul. He's swinging for 5. That's interesting. I'm just going to chump with Aspirant. No, that's fine, actually. Three mana. That's not good. Please play something else. I mean, if you tap out... Oh, yeah. Okay. If Halvar's a 7/7, right? Then I first kill... Yeah, they can't actually kill Halvar in combat here. And I can always give it indestructible. So I'm just going to swing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is fine. Deal 14. Gain 14. Nice. And now I can Yorion. Now if I'd like to, I could bounce the Halvar to give it Vigilance, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play the Giant Killer. Then I'm going to pass. Feels like a borrower to me. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you can resolve a Bone Crusher. That's fine. So he's digging for his next borrower. Or a Soul Seer for the Yorion. Yeah, a Soul Seer for Yorion would be good as well, actually. Just gonna put on Yorion and see what happens, bro. Alright. He has 7 mana. He went to second main phase. Okay, I think there was an argument to swinging with everything there, but if he had nothing for Yorion, then I can see why he wouldn't swing with everything. There's a Fire Prophecy on my Lurrus. Interesting. I'm going to save that. And if he kills it in response, then it's pretty... Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, because then he doesn't even get the draw off the Fire Prophecy. Wow, that was it. If I put them all on the Halvar... He has to have a Brazen Borrower here, basically. I'm going to decline this, and I'll target the Yorion. Wait, I want to decline, right? I can just decline. Yeah. Okay, perfect. That's 2 lethal threats. Oh, no, it's not. It does 12 damage. Whoops. Whatever. I just still... Yeah, no, this is whatever. It's fine. Still fine. There's no reason for me to make the Brazen Borrower, what's the word? Like, tapped with the Giant Killer. Because... if he deals with Halvar, he deals with Halvar anyways. He has to bounce Halvar to hand, pretty much. And I mean, if he has it, he has it. But I think it's worth it to go for it here. He's thinking. He might bounce the Maul to hand. Yeah, okay. So he bounces the Maul. Unfortunately, I do lose the Halvar because of that. But then Yorion still hits in for a lot. That makes me want to tap down the Borrower in response. I think you should have gone to blocks first. I'm going to deal 12 this way, and this is fine with me. Halvar dies, but then I can just Maul something else and have it ready for next turn. And I'll still do 12. He's triple blocking, that's cute. I have 6 damage, so yeah, we'll do it like that. It's fine. You will be missed, Halvar. We'll put them all on the Aspirant. He can't deal 36 and 37 in a turn, I believe. So putting on Aspirant here is fine. The game is definitely getting close. They have 8 mana open. I expect them to swing with everything. But not the borrowers, probably. And then what I would do is... Okay, so yep, it's 12. Yep. And then nothing else. That's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Another henge? Oh, he's gaining life. Wow. That is free to do, actually. 5 mana. So one of my best top decks would be a Glass Casket, the thing that gives protection, Alseid. Ooh, a Skyclave is a very good draw as well. Can a Skyclave a Brazen Borrower? I mean, I still have to attack. Oh, no way! Okay, he said he had, like, game 1, he had just, like, lands, and he was just messing with, like, yeah. I won 2-0. Let's go. I think that was a really complex game that I was able to puzzle my way through, so I'm really happy that that played out well. Sick. Okay, so I won 2-1-0. I am 4-4. No, sorry, 5-3 in the event. I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.